Time to onboard. In the second part of our presentation, we'll show you how you can use OpenText technology to accelerate the process of onboarding new clients. Client onboarding is one of the most critical functions for any financial institution because it directly impacts the client experience and the relationship the customer has with the bank. Onboarding is also an area that will draw scrutiny from industry regulators, and regulations may vary between different geographies and between different products, adding complexity and affecting cost, capacity, and operational efficiency. What banks need most is a way to take the fragmentation out of the onboarding process. They need to establish a seamless framework for onboarding that lends itself to a degree of automation by removing manual steps, while providing operations with a secure, role-based access to the information they need. The system also needs to integrate content management capabilities with the onboarding framework to capture key documents such as proof of identification, cover letters, and signed agreements. And finally, the entire process needs to be auditable for proof of compliance, as well as providing a way for the company to examine and enhance the process to make it more efficient. Implementing a customized workflow application for onboarding can be a time-consuming and costly business involving months of professional services. However, OpenText has recognized that many of the required components are comparable from one institution to the next. We built a library of these common processes into our process app framework, enabling organizations to assemble rather than code applications and deploy them much faster than traditional workflow tools. So let's go back to our scenario. Using these process building blocks, Innovate Bank has created a process app to manage the new account opening process for their new product. So let me show you how staff at Innovate use the application to onboard their new clients. The paper chain starts at the Innovate mailroom, where incoming application forms for the new account are processed. Paper forms are handled using OpenText Capture Center software. Capture Center first applies document recognition functionality to determine the document type. The software then extracts business data from the digital image using optical character recognition, OCR, intelligent character recognition, ICR, and intelligent document recognition, IDR. And that's a lot of acronyms. It's better to show you how it works. Here you see the scanned application form on the right of the screen. In order to extract and repurpose data from the scanned form, Capture Center analyzes blocks of information looking for text, and this is called optical character recognition, or OCR. The program compares shapes that it finds with a set of known patterns. This is intelligent character recognition, or ICR. It then makes numerous hypotheses about what each character is and performs further analysis to assemble those characters into real words, and this is IDR. Having identified the recognizable content in the form, the software transfers the information to the workflow application that will trigger the account opening process. Although the capture recognition software is pretty darn smart, and in our demo it's 100% successful of course, in reading the text from the application form in the real world, there will typically be a manual review step to confirm that the right data has been correctly interpreted. Financial institutions tap into vast repositories of information to help them weed out risky customers and to combat fraud. But in our demo scenario, we'll just concentrate on the need for proof of identity when opening this new bank account. Regulations typically require applicants to provide some form of proof of identity, such as their social security number, driver's license, or a passport, when they open your new account. So let's join a bank teller at Innovate as he uses OpenText client management software to manage the screening process for a new applicant. Harry opens his client management application and examines his work folders. A quick glance at his work folders shows several cases awaiting Harry's attention. Case 344 is an application for a new bank account. Opening the work folder brings all the information that Harry needs together onto a single screen. OpenText client management software brings together information from multiple information sources, including customer data, work assignments, and related documents within a unified work environment, together with a detailed account audit trail history of who has interacted with the case. This 360-degree view of the customer enables Harry to provide better customer service and to respond faster to onboarding requests. In our scenario, to complete the account opening process, Harry needs to collect some proof of identity from the applicant. Sharing information in the cloud has never been easier, but is it safe? From file and photo sharing websites to popular cloud-based storage services like Dropbox, it's becoming simpler and faster to publish, share, and access information. But how can you make sure that private documents don't become public? Security of information is a serious business, and it isn't something you want to trust to just anyone. OpenText Tempo Box is a convenient, easy to use, and secure way to share and exchange files, and it's integrated tightly with all of the OpenText EIM software. So back in our scenario, Harry sets up a temporary share using Tempo Box and asks the customer to share a photograph of her driver's license together with a document confirming her stated address. The customer simply accepts Harry's share request on her mobile device, snaps a couple of photos, and adds these to the Tempo Box folder. And the process is done. Back in the client management system, Harry can now access the files that his customer has uploaded. So now we've taken you through the second installment of our EM journey into financial services, showing you how OpenText technology can manage the process and accelerate the time to onboard new customers. We're showing you how to capture customer information, how to screen new applicants, how to collect information from that customer and share it with the application process, and a little look in the background about the process application itself.